Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is time to talk about the most average fire types in all of Pokemon. It's pretty straightforward. It's not that difficult. We do it right now. We start right now. I don't need to give a big monologue because every single time I do that, people get mad at me. So you know what? Fine. But here's the difference. You all need to comment down below because of this. You need to comment something. It can literally be anything at all. You know what? Comment the word something. Because I'm not doing a monologue, it's your job to go down and comment real quick. Comment the word something. All right? And then we'll confuse people who clicked the video and scrolled away. All right, here we go. Most average fire. Gen 1. It's Ninetales. It's obviously Ninetales. Ninetales is the one fire type that doesn't have anything going for it. This is the greatest fire type ever made. This thing is the one everybody chose if they didn't choose Charizard. This thing is really fast. This thing has a butt on his head. This thing is an evolution nobody cares about. This is a legendary, and this one's just kind of there. Simple as that. All right, Gen 2. Most average, it's Houndoom. It is. Houndoom is basically, first of all, Fire Dark, great typing. If you made Dark a special type, but you didn't. You didn't in Gen 2. You made Dark a physical... Wait. I think Dark was a physical type. Sorry, I think Dark was a special type. Ooh, was it? I think Dark, actually, you know what? I think it was, which actually helps it, by the way. It helps its case. It's still not the best. It's still not the worst. It's still the one right in the middle. But regardless, actually, Dark and Fire, great typing. Really is. Really underrated typing. Does it add weaknesses? Yes. Does it add offensive fire power? Also yes. Gen 3. Okay, I actually am just now realizing how little fire types are in Gen 3, and this is like my 5th or 6th time doing a list like this, which is honestly hilarious to me, that it took me this long to figure that out. But hey, is what it is, right? The answer is Camerupt. The thing is with Camerupt is I love his moveset. This thing, offensively, from both the typing and a moveset standpoint, is amazing. The problem is that its strengths are also its weaknesses. Okay? And what I mean when I say that is this thing, it gets destroyed by water, it gets destroyed by ground, it gets destroyed by grass, and it doesn't really have enough offensive power to fight back against that, unfortunately. Gen 4. We're already at 4. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? I mean, it's Magmortar. I don't have an option, okay? We have one of the best fire types ever made. We have a legendary. We have a Pokemon that's OP in competitive battles, and then we have this guy that we don't see very often. I mean, this is an evolution everybody asked for because, you know, everybody wanted this, which is excellent. But, like, that's all. I can't really say much else about it. Otherwise, it has a cool move, too. That's it. That's it. And its animations are cool because it shoots fire out of his arms and stuff, out of its cannons. That's pretty cool. Gen 5, here's some options. Yeah, as average as it gets when I really look at a Pokemon is Chandelure. Yes, Chandelure is a good Pokemon. Yes, Chandelure is competitively viable. Yes. It's not Emboar. This is trash. This is better. This is trash. This is a legendary. This is a legendary. And this is some abomination from Pokemon Black and White 2 that I make fun of every time I see this, because every single time I see it, I literally go insane wondering how on earth this is even considered a fire type, but that's what they decided to do. And then you have Chandelure. Hey, Fire Ghost, really good typing. Really, really good typing. Seriously. Gen 6. I mean, it's funny how many times Pyroar has made a list like this, but it's true. Like, this thing, I know he made the underrated list. He's going to make the average list because at the same time, everything in here is properly rated besides him, and everything in here is good besides him. So it's like, okay, Pyroar is the answer. I'll pick this one because I usually pick the full-maned one, so I'm going to pick this one this time. Yeah, it's Pyroar. It's Pyroar. I feel like Pyroar has made almost every one of these lists. I'm not even joking. I think he has. I think he has. Okay, Gen 6. 7? 7. Gen 7. Salazzle, Blacephalon, Alolan Marowak. It's Alolan Marowak. This is a Pokemon people forget exists, and they don't know how good its typing is. I said before, Fire Ghost, great typing. I did. I said that before, and I meant it. Alolan Marowak. Incredibly strong. Underrated. Not underrated. Average. Oh, man, what have I done? Have I forgotten what this list is? Okay, you know what? Regardless, it's still... No, I almost said underrated again. It's average, and the reason it's average is because it's not the best, And it's not the worst, okay? And I'm saying that being an average YouTuber now, okay? I've gone from beginner YouTuber to average YouTuber now that I'm at 1,000, okay? So now I'm not the best, but I'm also not the worst, right? I'll never consider myself the best regardless. Stay humble, everybody. If I can give anybody any advice in the world, stop thinking you're better than everybody else at something. Because if you think that you're better than other people at something, you will never get better at it yourself. Always know you can be better. Always know that there is an opportunity to get better. And beyond that, always know that you're not better than anybody else. Even if somebody tries to tell you that they're better than you, let them think that. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. And everyone can always improve. All right? So there's my philosophical point of the day. All right? You're not better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody. Getting that across. I was just making a joke on that because now that sounds bad and hypocritical. But seriously, from a YouTube numbers standpoint, okay, maybe I've crossed into average territory because that's a statistic that you can track. But even if I'm the number one YouTuber in the world, I would literally never say I'm better than anybody else. I don't believe that. I never will. Generation 8. The most average Gen 8 Pokemon. What's funny is I feel like I've come around to this guy before and continue to forget what his name is. I think we're there again, where I just can't remember your name to save my life. I'll put your Gmax form in there because it looks cooler. But yeah, this guy. I'm going to call him Malphite. He looks like Malphite from League of Legends. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, Gen 9. Obviously, it's Paldean Tauros Fire. Yeah, I mean, Tauros is a great Pokemon. It is. Paldean Tauros was something that people didn't really ask for, but hey, they appreciate it. I don't think they were really all that mad about it. And everything else in here is really good. So what do you want me to say? I mean, it's Paldean Tauros. It just is. It's an average Pokemon. It's not going to blow you away. I'm going to go with Ninetales for the most average, though, personally. Like, when you really consider what some of these Pokemon are, Ninetales is the average of the average bunch. It really is. I mean, it's kind of there. It's really just kind of there. It's beaten out by every other fire type on this list, in my personal opinion. So, there it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. Here's your list. And what are we commenting down below? Something. We're commenting something down below. If you got this far in the video, comment down below if you haven't done so already. Stay humble. And I'll see you guys for some water types in the next video.